Apple said it was their best iPhone yet. They say that every year. But this year, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is thicker, it's heavier, and honestly, that might be the best change Apple has made in years. After using this as my daily driver for 45 days, I can tell you that the extra thickness means no more overheating, a battery that finally lasts, and a camera trick that solves my biggest filming problem. This time, they were not lying. The rounded edges return after years of flat sides, and that one change makes everyday use feel so much better. Apple's move back to a unibody aluminum design surprised a lot of people, since titanium was supposed to be the future, but aluminum actually performs better thermally. Combined with the new vapor chamber cooling system, this design keeps performance steady while staying cool to the touch. That extra thickness is not wasted. It allowed more room for cooling, a larger battery, and a more solid overall structure. The result is a phone that feels premium and durable without feeling fragile. The cosmic orange color looks incredible in person. It is vibrant but not too loud, and under warm light, it takes on a subtle golden tone that looks refined and elegant. It is heavier than before, but for better thermals, better performance, and all-day battery life, that trade-off is absolute worth it. Because of the new unibody design, less dust builds up around the frame and camera housing, and the color smoother transitions makes the phone easier to clean. On the back is the familiar glass panel protected by ceramic shield, while the front now uses ceramic shield too, which Apple claims is 4 times stronger against cracks and 3 times more scratch resistant. Now let us move on the display, because this is where the improvements are subtle but truly meaningful. Peak brightness now reaches 3000 nits, and it matters more than you would expect. Even under direct sunlight, you can see everything clearly without squinting. For filmmakers, that means checking framing or playback outdoors is finally much easier. The display also features a new anti-reflective layer which noticeably reduces glare under studio lighting. I can't test that new layer myself, and I'll explain exactly why later in the review. Colors remain accurate, HDR looks stunning, overall brightness and contrast are class-leading. Just a quick break and protection review. Before we dive deeper, if you enjoy honest long-term tech reviews, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Now back to the review. I have to talk about how I've been using this phone since day one. I've had the Taurus Awesome Q3 Air case and the Taurus Orig Armor anti-reflective tempered glass. No, this isn't sponsored, I just genuinely love their stuff. This is why I actually can't test the Apple's new ceramic shield to anti-reflective coating. But I can tell you the Taurus AR glass has been phenomenal at cutting reflections and keeping the screen crystal clear, even outdoors. After using this case for 45 days, the aluminum frame is flawless, and the case orange accent matched the cosmic orange phone perfectly. Now let us talk about performance, because this is where the iPhone 17 Pro Max really separates itself. Powering this phone is Apple's A19 Pro chip, now paired with a massive 12GB of RAM. Instead of just max power, Apple focused heavily on efficiency and sustained performance this year. The vapor chamber cooling system keeps the chip running at higher power for longer without throttling. After extended gaming or 4K recording sessions, the phone stays cool and brightness does not dim like it used to. In tests, GPU speeds are up to 40% faster and CPU performance about 20% faster compared to the last year's model. No lag, no slowdown, no random heat spikes. Just smooth, stable performance day after day. Battery and charging next up. Let's talk about battery life, because this is one of the biggest improvements. The Pro Max model now easily lasts a full day of heavy use from early morning to late at night, with around 20 to 30% left by bedtime. The combination of the A19 Pro chip's efficiency, better thermals, and the slightly larger cell really makes a difference. Charging speed also received a bump. It now supports up to 35 watts through USB-C, letting you charge from 0 to 50% in about 20 minutes with a proper charger. For someone who uses the phone all day for filming, messaging, and editing clips, not worrying about battery life feels great. Alright, let's move to the part most people care about, the camera. All those 3 camera lenses, ultra-wide, the main, and the telephoto, now uses 48 megapixel sensors. Instead of keeping the 5x zoom, Apple chose 4 times. And that decision makes sense. Because of the larger sensor, the images are sharper, brighter, and more usable in everyday situations. Low-light photos show cleaner textures, better contrast, and more balanced colors. For video, Apple added Apple Log 2 and Apple ProRes RAW recording, which opens new flexibility for filmmakers who color grade footage professionally. Now, it also supports open gate recording, so you can finally use the full sensor area and reframe vertical or horizontal shots later. On the front, the iPhone 17 Pro Max now uses an 18 megapixel square sensor. It's faster at locking focus and keeps you sharp even when you move slightly. It has this completely new center stage, which automatically adjusts framing to keep you centered during video calls, or when recording yourself, and it feels smooth and natural. Altogether, the camera system feels more refined and consistent than ever before. Not revolutionary, but significantly more versatile. In everyday use, this phone just feels fast and reliable. Everything opens instantly. Transitions are smooth. Even after long sessions, it does not get uncomfortably warm. It truly feels like the most balanced and complete iPhone experience yet. The iPhone 17 Pro Max does not feel like just another yearly refresh. It feels like Apple finally perfected the formula. Every upgrade, from the design to the cooling to the battery and the camera, feels deliberate and polished. It is not chasing trends or gimmicks anymore. It is focused, reliable, and built to last. If you are on a 16 Pro Max, you might not see a huge jump. But if you are coming from a 15 or older, this is absolutely the iPhone that feels worth upgrading to. It may not be the flashiest, but it is easily the most refined. So that's the iPhone 17 Pro Max 45 days later. So what do you think? Did Apple get the balance right with the thickness and weight trade-off? Or are they moving in the wrong direction? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this review, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.